listening to each other and understanding that not everyone thinks the same way. It means appreciating and respecting each other. Having open and constructive conversations means we can find common ground and we can work together towards our shared goals. The power of unity, therefore, lies in its ability to dissolve differences and is a bridge which connects communities, overcoming geographical, cultural and social boundaries.
We're here to do bystander intervention training, which is all about if you see somebody being targeted because of their race, their religion, their sexual orientation, for any reason, if you see anybody being targeted by hostility or prejudice, safe and simple things that you can do. The psychology of the bystander is a denial of a connection, and the antidote to that is actually making connections. Events like Unity create those opportunities where people can mix and interact with people that maybe they wouldn't ordinarily meet. What we're going to be sharing is safe and simple things. It doesn't have to be a confrontation. Sometimes people within our own circle say things or do things that could be harmful to others. So one of the things that I want people to take away from today is that there's always something that you can do, even if it's a disapproving look or engaging in a question around, why did you say that? Trying to understand where people are coming from. And it's only if we make those connections, we seek those opportunities for better understanding, that helps diverse communities come together and create a better sense of unity.
5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, go. Down, up, down, up. Brilliant.
Listen, I want to see everybody on move. Down, shut it up. Down, man, coming at you. We just want to pick up QTV. Bob Sinclair. It's a dance. Listen, somebody just bounce up. Yeah. Wow. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Make it hot. Come on. Let's go. Rock. Let's say what? Rock. Let's go. Rock. This party. Dance.
A united community is a strong community. It is a resilient community. In a diverse and an inclusive community, the richness of different perspectives and different experiences will create a vibrant society that can enrich all of our lives. So the Cumbria Unity Festival and its theme of the power of unity is a collaboration of organisations all joining together here to celebrate a united and resilient Cumbria. A county where our communities are generous and welcoming and work in partnership to overcome the challenges we face and where we can achieve all our potential. So I just really want to congratulate and applaud everyone here, everyone behind the festival who've worked so hard to make this month a celebration and education a real triumph, and it really is a triumph. And I want to wish you success in developing and expanding this really, really important event throughout the following years. Thank you very much.
I think the Unity Festival definitely teaches us about acceptance. I mean, we've had the Languages Cafe today, so people from all different cultural backgrounds have come to share their language, which has been really fun to see. People have had a good time and they're laughing and enjoying themselves. And I think it just is one of the ways in which we're seeing that people aren't that different no matter where they come from. There's a lot of problems right now, but I think coming together and having a space where we're all working together and having fun together shows us that we can do anything. I think it'd be nice if people got to know different people and maybe made some connections that they didn't know they could make. And I think Pride being here is really good.
Very pleased to be part of the Unity Festival. Great event today, family fun day, and also Kendal Pride today, so a lot going on. Miss Kendal is very pleased to be here.
We're all human beings to start with. If you cut us, we all bleed red. Therefore, we're all exactly the same. We just come with our uniqueness. So we're all unique, and we need to celebrate everybody's uniqueness.
We're making friendships. Literally, we're making ships. So we can make friends while we're doing it, and it is a case of making friends, but it's quite complicated. It's like Blue Peter. We've got step 1, step 2, so we can follow it, and then decorate them with smiley faces and whatever. Or, given the idea again of unity, and we're all flowers of one garden, then we're making some wild flowers. If you see around the room, we've got some wild things, we've got orange stems. It's all made out of junk material really, so we're being environmentally friendly about it too. We love unity and diversity, so anything goes.
We've got some soup, we've got some cake, lots of it, pierogi from Ukraine, and arepas from Colombia with guacamole and more cake and fruit salad and hot drinks. So yeah, something for everybody.
I'm making arepas from Colombia. Bread corn, so traditional in Colombia.
That is Turkish soup, spice soup, which has got cumin and paprika and vegetables and some lentils, and then there's a roast tomato soup, all the way from Kendal.
Yes, we're having a good time, yeah. Yeah, nice food, yeah.
With the name Lads and Girls, is it inclusive now? Do we need to be thinking about changing it and that? So we're just doing a little consultation really. It's been in Kendal since 1938, but we've had a club site since 1965. Like I said, we're just asking the question.
It's even more important now with climate change. So many farmers are struggling to make a living, and fair trade does at least give them a decent income. So we're hoping a lot of people are going to come by, taste our fair trade chocolate, and start looking a bit more for the fair trade logo on products in the supermarket.
We got to get away. We got to get away.
It's a simulated experience of asylum seeking, so the closest that most British people will come to understanding and feeling what it's like to go on this journey to leave your country and seek safety in the UK. So you listen to an MP3 player, you follow their stories. One is from Iran, one is from Eritrea, and one is from Sudan. You find out why they are leaving their countries, the situation in Eritrea and Iran that is causing people to flee, notably military dictatorships, lack of democracy, lack of freedom, etc. You cross borders, you arrive in immigration, you learn a little bit about why people have to enter the country illegally, because there are so few, if at the moment none, safe routes for asylum seekers to enter the UK, and then you follow them through the asylum process until one of them gets their leave to remain. The Sudanese man actually comes through a resettlement program, which is the one legal route to refugee status in the UK, but that's pretty much closed at the moment to most people. So you learn a lot about the asylum system and why people have to enter the country illegally, why people are fleeing their countries. So it's quite an emotional experience, but yeah, an important learning experience, and really important in these times when we have a government which has basically destroyed the right to seek asylum in the UK, which was part of the Geneva Convention that the UK even drew up post-war to protect refugees fleeing war. In these times when the government is destroying those rights for refugees, it's really important that people get a better understanding of the issues and show refugees the welcome that the government's not doing.
I naively thought I saw an escape to safety. I thought it may be a game. When I first saw the thing, but then as I came in there was quite an air of seriousness around it, and I thought there's more to this before I even stepped in. And then when the narrative started, I thought, oh gosh, I'm not really sure I want this right now, but thought, okay, I'll stay and I'll be uncomfortable with this. I'm very familiar with these narratives and stories. I wouldn't say that I'm immune to being moved by them.
Yeah.
It brings it very close, you know?
Wendy, teacher Wendy.
I live in a comfortable world, and it is relatively easy to keep these experiences at arm's length, you know? It's very powerful.
It's great to be celebrating with Unity Festival, which is important as it increases its spread, as it becomes more diverse, includes Pride this year, because we all need to learn more about other people. We all need to have more contact with other people. And it's a way of spreading that knowledge, that experience, and getting to know other people, other cultures, other ways of living our life together on the same planet that we live on.
It's really, really nice to have this day at the same time that we have all the Pride events, and that they're not like competing, they're not separate events. Everything is guided by unity, and it's really nice to get to something that promotes for the family, for the children, for people of any kind of ability or disability to unite in this effort. And I like because it's an invitation to get off your seat and do something. It's not just talk.
And a couple of weekends ago, you may have noticed in town, there was a street choir festival where about 900 singers from all over the country came together. They were mixed in terms of age, in terms of diversity, in terms of voices, men, women, everybody. And they had uplifting voices and they spread warmth throughout the town. And I call that unity in unison. So to me it's important where we can to set a climate where people can feel accepted and to have a sense of belonging and connect with others. And we must, in doing that, overcome the barriers of ignorance and bigotry. And that's the power of unity to me. So thank you.
What can be done in the future is to make sure that we listen, to make sure that we see where there are things that aren't being shared, avenues that haven't been taken. But above all, continue the work that's being done at the moment, because it's often through this drip, drip, drip effect that people realise that life isn't just in a bubble, life isn't just isolated, but it's all of us together.
When people come together and people meet refugees, meet people from different cultures, and have that personal connection, it overcomes the kind of barriers and the racist barriers. Festivals like this are an opportunity to build that solidarity and build that compassion for others.
It's gathering everybody together really to do things that are useful and positive. And that's not an easy thing to do, but I think the more we try and do that, the more we learn and the more that we have to stretch our imagination to what the possibilities are for the future. And that's the way we need to focus.
That everyone feels welcomed, no matter who they are, no matter where they come from. They know that there's a place for them here in Kendal.
Now, in an amazing moment of collaboration, Kendal Pride got together with the Unity Festivals and agreed it would occur on the same day so that we could all support each other. So there have been a number of people from Kendal Pride who have come down to the Unity Festival and vice versa. What is amazing is we can all see how our own messages work together, intertwined, because it's the same message. We need each other to survive and to do well. I need to thank the Kendal Pride organization and all of those who worked on what is clearly a fantastic day. They have done well, we have all benefited by what they have done, and we want to see more and more.
It's our first ever Pride event this year, and we're linking in partnership with the Kendal Unity Festival, and the whole thing has been a massive success. Even with a bit of drizzle, it wouldn't be Pride outdoors without some Kendalian weather. We've had so much going on, lots of stuff for young people. We've had people going off doing walks and runs and bike rides. We've got a swim tomorrow. Emotions are really high because it's such a special moment for this being our first ever one. And we're plotting already to go bigger and better next year.
Put the backing in. And I press down again. And voila, we have a badge.
It's been wonderful. So good to meet everybody. Wonderful day.
So the most important thing about Pride for me is visibility and is normalizing what people might not understand or don't welcome and don't agree with. which is the expression of oneself, the expression of the way we are, the way we love, the way we connect. And so this is a good segue to unity. In order to function and to be happy, we need to be united in our effort, in our fight, because we can only be happy if everybody else is happy.
Today is all about celebrating together as a community. Whether you're LGBT+ or an ally, it's all about being in a safe space and experiencing love, happiness, joy in one place.
It has been an exciting 4 weeks with loads of people coming out to celebrate with us. I don't know that we could have expected it to be as well attended as it was, especially because we have fought nothing but bad weather throughout. I am thrilled that so many people came out because without people we do not have a Unity Festival. Unity is demonstrated by all of us taking the step to be together, to try to help each other, to try to make sure we meet our challenges in the best way we can. Cumbria, through the Unity Festivals, has demonstrated that time and time again, but it's a joy to see and it's a joy to feel.
Finally today we're here in Kendal, and again the weather forecast has been horrendous, and it's been raining quite heavy most of the day. So again we had to amend our plans, so we were in the town hall, so lots of people came in from outside and then got engaged in our activities. It's been a great partnership working with Pride for their very first ever Pride weekend as well. So I'd really like to thank a variety of our sponsors. Well, we have Kendal Town Council, Kendal Bid, and also Cumbria Community Foundation again. But there's so many volunteers, stall holders, people that have been doing workshops, so we're really like a big thank you for everyone who came along and supported the event. And we look forward to Cumbria Unity Festival 2024. Thank you very much.